Welcome back, party people. Welcome back to our eternal date with Miss Monika, aka Flowey. This is what it would be like to date a cute human Flowey. I'm just going to accept the fact that you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyway. Besides, it makes me happy that you always come back. So I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of it. And I love you no matter what, so you can do what you need to do. Oh, she's not gonna get super mad about it or anything. Is it starting to be about time to delete you? Oh wait, how do I make the... Oh, that's right, I guess until she has something to say, the menu won't come up. There we go. You notice you can't skip. I guess you can only skip red text anyway. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. Let's see if she has some more life advice for us. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y. Things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monika's debate tip of the day. Ahaha, that sounds a little silly. Thank you for listening, though. That was good advice. What was that study that people have started citing a lot now where they show that, when your opinion gets attacked, it actually triggers a real-ass fight-or-flight response a lot of the time. And so, actually letting yourself hear the other side is physically difficult because all of your instincts are fighting against it. It's rough stuff. I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. Oh yeah, we never did get to go to the festival. God, I hope that's the true ending. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I'm honestly not sure if this game has a proper true ending, satisfying, happy ending or anything like that. I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Oh, Monika. Don't blame me for this shit. You got problems. I guess I can't blame you. You're aware that you're in a Doki DOki visual novel. Like that. I would be pretty frustrated too, I guess, if only 4 people existed in my whole world. But you know what? You're still pretty fucked up. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? Are you going to explain it for our viewers? It's a personality type that means someone's so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about, and that would be Yuri. Certainly not me. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. You made her into that. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Ah, anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. I guess technically you should be pronouncing it yandere. I feel there's always this problem with names like Yuri, you know, which is technically like Yuri, but I feel like as an American white person you start to sound like a doucher if you try too hard with those pronunciations. But so it's like you could technically have to be a little wrong. I don't know. Maybe I think about it too much, but that's what my brain does. That's what I do when I'm sitting alone in a classroom with a crazy girl. But yes, I know. I know about those rolled R's. But I ain't gonna do it. You can't make me do it, Monika. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites, and before you know it, hours have gone by and you got nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy. But it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mood. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, Cube. I'll try to spend a little less time on Twitter tonight while I'm drawing upsetting comics. Just for you, Monika. Just for you. We'll give her one more advice, and then we'll see if she has another quit statement for us, and then we'll try deleting her. I want to give her all the time she needs, but she does have a lot to say, which, you know, is good. It's good for this thematically that she does have a lot of dialogue, things like this. But in terms of doing a let's play, it's not ideal. But hey, you could always play the game for yourself to hear everything else. It's freaking free! Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere in here, or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too, but I always wondered with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies, or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know? Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. I guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now, but if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. I got an energy drink right here. Alright, so let's exit out. And see if she has anything else cool to say about quitting. See if she gives us a little yandere service. Hi again, Cube. I missed you. Were you making sure my character file was okay for me? Oh man, she's really encouraging us to move on now. Well, you're playing on Steam. Yeah. Alright, is this what you want me to do? Anyway, I have a lot to talk about. Let's continue our conversation now, okay? Yeah, alright. Well, You know what? I am just gonna drag you onto the desktop. You can live there. You can live there in the cave story cave with those cool kids. Oh. Oh, there we go. What's happening? Oh yeah, someone was pointing out that when the characters have that text overlaid, you could probably look at the history and see what they were actually saying. But I didn't think to do that at the time, so whoops. Cube, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Cube. Please hurry and help me. Help me. She's like trying to load herself. Did you do this to me, Cube? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Cube. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Or were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Cube, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Nah, I don't think you really have any moral high ground in this instance. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Oh yeah, she said in that one message in the file, in the local files that she wanted me to hate her. I wonder if maybe that was her subconsciously wanting to be punished for what she did to the other girls. All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. Yeah, she knows. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me, because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Cube, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you... Is she gonna bring everyone back but herself? Then... A Doki DOki. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much what you could expect. Well, then. I wonder if this will actually play out like normal without her. Nothing's here, right? Yeah. Oh, but without her, I bet there's no literature club, so what's gonna happen? It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Cube! Well, there is already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Hey, Sayori! Good job being not dead. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Cube, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. God, so I wonder how much of her depression was directly Yuri messing with her, or if she was actually always depressed and Yuri just like pushed her towards suicide. I guess there's no real way to know. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Cube, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things, so that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see... I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Cube! What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Cube that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cube. We're the Literature Club. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think that we're strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Cube, don't tell me you're... That's right. Yoroshiku. You gave me a yoroshiku. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Look at those. Those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to be thankful or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the tea cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new club member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. So yeah, this is all going the same as it did without Monika. Let's see. I like to read manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She wants to say something. She's gonna say that she likes fantasy. Yeah. World building. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. I shouldn't mention the horror thing. Well, you know, about the first thing he said, manga. That's right, Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know, so if Cube wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Cube? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Geez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. I bet Yuri would like the works of Junji Ito. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Oh no, is everyone like super getting along better without Monika in the picture? Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Is it shipping them now? I mean, they're kind of an obvious ship as the, two characters that are like fighting each other. They're like tsundere and kudere. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sorry, shut up. Shut up, you're interrupting the ship. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Cube. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Aw, Cube, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Cube, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. Oh, fuck. Sayori, is it finally your turn to be a creepo? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Cube. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. I wonder if I feel like the game maybe expected you to do a little more reloading than I actually did. Like to try to save people, but I just let the bad end continue. 'Cause that's the kind of person I am. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Oh no, Sayori. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. You were dead for so long and now you come back and now you're all crazy. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Oh, is it Monika? Ooh, it hurts. I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Cube. Goodbye, Literature Club. Well. Oops.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all.
This Monika's voice.
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Oh, it's the theme.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, What will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monika. Error. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. I'm gonna be real bummed if that's the true ending. Let's see, I guess there's no achievements to give you a hint about if you've reached it. Guess it's only really in there. That was a nice song, though. Here, look, I put you back with your friends. I'm gonna give you another chance to make it right. Is it just gonna act like this is my very first time playing? Oh, is it just gonna keep doing that? Oh no. Come on, man. Is that how you're ending the frickin' game? That's incredibly unsatisfying. I'm gonna go look up if that's the true ending. Okay, wait. Okay. Now that you're playing the game without Monika, blah blah, deleting the first run can fix this if you want to play again and do some more experimenting. However, if at the end you talk to Sayori and she says some really yandere stuff and basically becomes like Monika and the game starts glitching, then you must have missed a cutscene. You are able to see which cutscene you're missed by viewing the end credits, and each picture that rolls will be the cutscene. The cutscenes that you view will be colored, and the ones that you haven't will be black and white. There is something else I can get. Where's this first run that I have to delete? I have to get rid of that? Previous save file has been found. Would you like to delete your save data and start over? Hey, girls. So it seems like this might actually be a, like, legit fresh file that does not remember anything else we did. So I will have to go through all of Yuri's route again, and then I have to go through all of Sayori's route and all of Natsuki's route. And then apparently if I go through all three and unlock all those cutscenes, they'll all be in color at the very end. And then we'll be able to see some other kind of ending or something. Maybe something better. So I am going to get back to that. I'm going to skip through some stuff that we've already seen, probably, and there will be another episode. I guess we'll get to see what we were supposed to see with Sayori, and we'll get to see Natsuki's route, without all the, you know, crazy-ass shit happening, and then we'll get to see a different ending, hopefully, that's a little happier, or at least a little more fulfilling, but, I guess that's the end of this episode, so next one will probably be the finale, though it might actually take a while if we're doing two routes. But we'll see. There should be a lot of stuff we've already read. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Wink!